We are about to see the river at 78 feet above sea level. 78 feet above sea level. That is just 3 feet below where it was during Harvey.
Anytime you hear the word Harvey, it is certainly a shock to the system. But those were the decisive words used by Harris County Judge Lina Hidalgo as she signed and announced that disaster declaration. Good evening. I'm Anthony Antoine. That declaration essentially does a couple things. It notifies the state that people's lives are in danger. If additional assistance is needed, that assistance will then be expedited because of this declaration. Now, I am live here for you in Conroe on the east side of the West Fork. And I want to show you guys what's happening here in Montgomery County, because this water hasn't even made its way to Harris County just yet. You can see the high water signs right here. This street, when we first arrived and my colleagues were in this community, neighbors were telling us this street you can walk. Now it is covered with water, and it continues to rise as we've been spending time here in this community as well. But take a look at this. This is just one of a couple houses on this side of the street that are completely submerged. We're told this is a mother and a couple of her kids that live in this community. I'm not sure, Chandler, if people can see, but this is actually a car. It looks like a Honda. You can barely see the insignia on the back end of this truck here. And this is, again, one of multiple houses on this side of the street that are completely submerged. We're even told that the couple on this end here is a pair of teachers at the local high school here in Conroe. And again, this water has to go somewhere, and it's going to make its way down eventually to Harris County. And in Montgomery County, folks are being asked to leave, but this is no longer a voluntary situation in Harris County. Specifically, those of you along the East Fork of the San Jacinto River from FM 1485 to Lake Houston, a mandatory evacuation is in place. Now, the east side of the San Jacinto River, just to give you some context and going back to that soundbite from the Harris County Judge Lina Hidalgo to start the show. Typically, that river, the level is about 45 to 50 feet above sea level. On Tuesday, when we first got that downpour, leading into Wednesday, that level rose to 70 feet. And according to her, we are about to see that river rise to 78 feet above sea level again, just 3 feet above Harvey. And listen to the impacts it will cause.
Even elevated structures will get water. It also means street-side structures will have rooftop flooding. It means the water will be hitting power lines, which puts our emergency evacuation vehicles at risk because they're not going to be able to see those power lines. And so for your safety, the safety of your family, your pets, as well as our first responders, please evacuate that area as soon as possible.
That's right. Please heed that warning, because today it is no longer raining, but this water has to go somewhere. And leading into the weekend, for a lot of folks, they're going to see this water continue to rise. There's going to be a lot of flooding. Now, when we first arrived here on scene, I just put this stick down on the floor because I wanted to show you guys. So I put the stick here when we first arrived on scene, and the water was right around here. So in the last hour and a half or so, this water continues to rise. So this is going to be something folks are going to continue to deal with.